Yeah, I'm not really sure if there's too many major items in this area, whether there's gonna be like this huge godlike amazing tier weapon that's like, oh my god, it's got a dual like wreck face. I didn't find anything when I was playing, but I think there are a few keys in here. The Colonel does a shit ton of damage, so I petrify him, and I think I make Alistair heal a lot, or do I just heal myself? Looks like I seem to be healing him quite fine. But yeah, the Colonel does a shit ton of damage. I'm not sure what he's using. Looks like he's using a dual-wield sword, like a bigger giant sword. Great sword, that's what they're called. So that thing does a butt ton of damage against Alistair. Not sure if it's because he has like, whether it does like more armor penetration or what, but he like wrecks Alistair like Jesus. Great Jeebus. So the reason why I'm trying to heal him as much as I can is to save as many health potions as I can. Although we do have quite a bit of health potions, it's not like we're running low. I think we have like 50 plus regular potions. We have like 20 or so greater or potent health potions, and I think we have like 1 greater health potion. I think at that time I was running out of concentrator and concentrator agent. That's the word. So 24 greater, or 24 potent, 4 greater. That is not good. It doesn't open for us. It don't open. Yeah, we need a lockpick, which Poop Butt is really well equipped for that. So we can kill one guard. He's shattered, which is always very satisfying to watch. No matter what happens or who it is, like shattered. It's like, oh yes. I just feel like it'd be like ultra kill or something like overkill. I don't know. Just have the guy from Mortal Kombat be like, Mortal Kombat. The really old Mortal Kombat. I don't think they do it anymore, unless if they do, it's not as cool. So I think we're just avoiding helping Poop Butt out, break out of jail. We're just looting a bunch of stuff because why not? I'm Alistair, hopefully the future king. Things are pretty interesting with the whole Landsmeet, and the whole decision of what you're going to do with the king and the throne in general. I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, we've already found out the fact that Eamon is pushing Alistair for the throne, but there are a few other options. It's not just like Alistair or Loghain, the queen, or Loghain, or queen, or Alistair. There are a few options.
Really not alone.
So that's what I like about Dragon Age. It's never like, oh, you either pick A or B. It's like, well, you can either do A or B, or you can do C, D, E, F, maybe G. And we're not going to tell you everything, because if we do, it would spoil F and Z. And then we'll be like, oh, well, you may have thought it was this, like with the elves, like, oh, well, you may have thought that the werewolves are bad, but hold on. Spoilers. I forgot that he overpowers even a thing. Doesn't do as much damage as I hoped. He did like 16 there. I was like, not quite what I'm looking for. But at the same time, it's like, it's damage and a stun. Oh, we're just gonna stare at the door. Excuse me.
Oh, great. And I wanted to stop for lunch, too.
Well, there's Poop Butt.
Hey, watch it!
Just gotta shatter this asshole. Yeah, there you go. That works out very well. Shield bash him as he's running away from me, trying to get my healer.
Let's grab some
And then Alistair's like really slow, like axe slash there. I was gonna see if these guys were part of the nobles. Turns out they're just dead people. Turns out that would be a no. They didn't say much or anything. This chest was odd. It never opens for me. Even in the previous recording session that crashed, it didn't open. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
Thank the Maker, you're all right.
It's good to see you in one piece. Now let's get out of here.
And we're free. It looks like Winterproof's +7. Really hope that doesn't like piss off Liliana. I see you're getting too close with With Win? You're into old people? It's like, no, come on. What are you doing, Liliana?
Thank you kindly, friend. I think I won't be waiting around if you don't mind.
Not sure who that is. Not sure if that's gonna bite me in the ass. Letting him out. More than likely, it's going to. Knowing Dragon Age, it's gonna be like, well, he was the son of the guy who kills X person's father, and he's now getting revenge on. You know, it's gonna be something like really, really weird. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, that was a weird invisible wall. Either that or it was some lag. I'm not sure which. I think I'm going to go open the chest, which I don't think it contained anything real important. I think it's a mace. And I don't have any of my team using maces, so not really worth it. Maybe it might be. That is not a pathway. That is a wall, my friend. Several walls. But now, for whatever reason, the entire way back, for the majority of the trip, is free. Like, there's nobody here. Which seemed odd. I thought I needed to fire ballistas and, like, make people pissed off, and I was like, well, if no one's here, I can just freaking walk through this area. It's totally fine. There is a section right there where you can go talk to her. That'll trigger her freaking out and then getting the guard to come out anyway. Yeah, it's like 3 seconds. It's like a 5-second conversation. I'm like, oh my god, who the fuck are you? Guards, come kill this asshole. Instead of just me walking towards the door to go kill these assholes. So I don't think I die here, but Poopbutt's getting kind of low in health, so I have 53 health potions. That still does not sound like enough. I need like 4 billion. I'm pretty sure I was running low on money. There was one point where I had like 100+ gold. Now I think I have like maybe 20 or 30. I missed those days. I think I gave 30 to my troops.
That's a lot.
Either 30 or 10. I'm not sure which.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I gave them 10, and I recorded giving them 10. I may have given them some stuff in between. I remember, you know, helping out my troops sometime in the recording sessions. I don't remember exactly when. So now we escape from the fort and we go back to Arla Denham's house, with some back alleys and whatnot, to get just not get seen by authorities. Kind of awkward if we like escaped and then ran into 12 billion guards. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? Aren't you the guy in prison? Come on. And I didn't know if this was going to trigger the Landsmeet. I forgot. So I do a safety save of pre-Landsmeet. I think that's what I call it. Looks like it. Just in case that if this does trigger the Landsmeet, I don't think I'm ready to go towards the Landsmeet. So for a few reasons, and we'll discuss a few of them now, I guess. And that is just for rescue the queen. Okay, we good. We good.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Warden.
I don't trust you. It's good to see you're alright, Nora. I still don't trust her.
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together. And quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first. But he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me. He may even believe it.
Is there no way to reason with him? Or no, that's...
Perhaps.
Can he still take the throne without you?
It will be more difficult for him. But if my father says the Grey Wardens are the enemy, many will believe it. He is a legend.
It's true. Our position in the Landsmeet is not strong, and this does little to help us.
At least that snake Howe is dead. That alone will not be enough, however. My father is committed to his path. You will need ammunition for the Landsmeet, and there I can help. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the
My old
Alienage.
hometown.
Few elves
A stomping
accompany the
ground.
army, they should have little reason to be upset. Which means that Howe and my father must have given them reason. I don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as Howe's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can
I'm pretty sure he's
see it?
sitting in the room in the corner.
Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party, and I am already
That is
queen.
true.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow, but
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
So when I first played this, I didn't go speak to her, and that fucked me over big time at the Landsmeet.
well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Kaelin was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
So why do you think she's trouble? I mean, I know she's trouble, but why do you think
This
she's
is an
trouble?
alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain. Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
Aren't we planning to dispose of her or depose her?
Honora was a capable administrator for Kaelin's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
But Alistair's mother was a Scully maid. How is he better? I think that's what I go with. Or Alistair, yeah.
Are you serious?
Maybe they can get married.
No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems, and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne, and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen unless they both agreed to it. And I suspect that might take a lot of persuading to get past her pride and his humility.
It doesn't. So why is it so important to have Merric's son on the throne?
Ferelden was first united by Calenhad, the Silver Knight. For 400 years, his descendants have ruled Ferelden. That was the heritage we preserved from the Orlesians. And it is the heritage I will fight for as long as one of Calenhad's descendants still lives. Without that to unite us, we could scatter back to warring Terniers.
So, but Alistair doesn't know how to be king. Go.
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, Alistair will make a fine king. He knows how to lead troops to defend his land. He knows how to stand and fight for justice. He knows how to show compassion to those less fortunate, and how to trust to the Maker's guidance to know right from wrong. And he knows who to turn to for aid, should that training fail him. He will be fine.
So let's talk about something else.
We certainly have a great deal to
Yes,
plan.
yes, we do. What do you think he's doing in the Alienage?
Maker knows what that man is capable of now.
That's it. That's all you've got for me. Okay, I got work to do. I got shit to do here, Demon. Let me go and do my shit.
Of course.
Thank you.
If I might make a suggestion, go speak with Honora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy, and the sooner we know which she is, the better.
So, if you don't talk to Nora, she kind of
I
screws
haven't
you
been
over at the
here in a while.
Landsmeet.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Never mind. I don't want to talk to you, Alistair. You don't have anything about the conversation we just had. I also want to mention that someone else has entered the battlefield. Redorian is in the castle. But yeah, if you don't have Honora on your side of the Landsmeet, you kind of get... I mean, you can definitely do it without Honora's help, but it definitely helps a lot more with Honora. And I'll
Hello
explain
again,
why
Morgan.
in the Landsmeet.
It is good that you came to speak with me. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Are you... No, why are you... Should I support you? I think that's what I go with, right? Yes.
For years, I have ruled this kingdom as Kaelin's queen. As much as they loved Kaelin, all of the Banon knew this to be so. Kaelin was a good man, but what is needed now is not another good man, but a good ruler. I sent Alina here not solely because I thought I needed help, but because I saw an opportunity for us both. I need your support, Warden, and you will need mine.
You think you're a better candidate than Alistair? Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I'm proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
But wait, you screwed me over. That's the true question here. What if you guys... I think I mentioned marriage.
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall.
Sorry.
My main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I think I could convince him. I mean, I haven't really talked to him about it.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
I think I'll speak to him then.
Do so. I will
Sort
be
of an odd
interested
marriage
to hear what he has to say.
that I'm trying to put together.